Hello everyone, my name is Yakubu Abzai and today I'm going to be telling you a folklore based on my ethnicity. I belong to the Yoruba tribe of the southwestern part of Nigeria, and the title of the folklore I'm going to be telling you is The Legend of Sango and His Wives. The Legend of Sango and His Wives is a folklore about Sango, the Yoruba god of thunder, in relation to his two wives, Oba and Osun. So let's get started. When Sango was of age to get married, he was in search of a wife. During his hunt, he encountered a woman named Oba. Oba was cooking in her hut, that fit food as legend will have it. Oba was cooking in her hut, and Sango was passing by. He trailed after the aroma of her food, and when he saw her, he fell in love with her. That was the incident that led to them meeting and getting married. So Sango took Oba to the Agbole, the family compound, and paid her dowry. She became his wife. Now, legend has it that the relationship, the marriage between Sango and Oba was a very smooth one for a lot of years until Oba couldn't give Sango an heir. And if you are familiar with the Yoruba culture, you know having an heir is paramount, is very essential. So when Oba couldn't give Sango an heir for so many years, it was time for Sango to take in another wife, to take in a second wife. So he met another woman named Osun. As legend will have it also, Osun was a very beautiful woman, one that's the most beautiful woman you ever set your eyes on. So Sango met Osun and he was enchanted by her beauty. He also took her to the Agbole, the family house, paid her dowry, and got married to her. So when he brought Osun home to meet Oba, as usual, the two wives, they mingled together for a very brief period of time. They were friendly towards each other and they both had the affection of their husband. But as time went by, Sango was more attracted to Osun, the second wife, than Oba. So that caused a bit of jealousy feeling in the first wife. She was like, why would this new wife be having all the attention of my husband? And she was all dramatic and she wants to get the attention of her husband back. As it happened, Sango prioritized Osun more than Oba. So he gave her the opportunity to cook all his meals. He gave her the opportunity to cook most of her meals. And Osun, another quality of Osun that was very paramount in this folklore is she's a very skilled woman in terms of cooking. So Osun was cooking most of Sango's meal. And Oba was like, is she putting something in the meal that is making her husband, be more attracted to her? So one day she decided to take up the lead. Oba approached Osun and was like, what's the thing you always put in your food that makes our husband love you more? Now, as the second wife who has the attention of their husband, Osun didn't want to divulge any secret. If she had any secret, she didn't want to divulge her secret to Oba. So instead, she played a trick on her. She told Oba, I usually cut a piece of my ear and add it in her husband's food. I think that's why he likes me more than you. And Oba was so agitated that she knew the secret eventually. So when it was Oba's turn to cook food for their husband, she cut a piece of her ear and made a soup with it. When Sango came back from his expenditure and Oba served him the food, it took a little while before he noticed he was eating a floating ear. And he was so enraged. You know, when Sango gets enraged, you can imagine thunder and the whole place shaking up. So he was so enraged and he demanded, who cooked this food? Oba said, it is I. And then he was like, do you want to poison me? How would you add a woman's ear to my food? So that was a really terrible incident that happened that day. So he got angry. His anger shook the whole place, and the two wives were very scared. They started running, both of them, both Oba and Osun, started running away from the house. They ran away from the house. Along the line, Oba fell. Oba was the first who fell due to the terrible tremor of the earth. So she was the first who fell, and she became the river Oba. Osun also was running, and then she fell and became the river Osun that we have today. So both rivers are still in existence today, and this is the folklore explaining the complexity of how they formed. If you like this video, please drop a thumbs up below. Thank you very much.